Hello, welcome to ACE Manager. Process and Governance Focus. ACE 43. How do we make processes effective through process goals and metrics? In my last podcast, we had noted that processes are like traffic signals that help you navigate in an orderly fashion to reach the right destination. We also noted that people dependency has to give way to process dependency as organizations grow. When an organization is being set up, let me say, we have gone for structuring the departments without thinking of the process. Then what could happen? It could end up like the famous 3 daughters-in-law story, where they distributed work responsibilities amongst themselves. And when the food was cooked and ready for being served to the guests, first daughter-in-law cleaned and placed the plantain leaves on the floor at the appointed place. Before the second daughter-in-law could come in with the food from the kitchen to serve, third daughter-in-law promptly removed the leaves to complete her task. In an investor conference of Infosys some time ago, it was reported that the top management of the company spent 25% of their time on processes. When I think of organizations, I think of process first, and then process which are primary drivers of business and process which are supporting process. We need to decide which processes are required and the level of elaboration for documenting them. If it is a single product organization producing an intermediary product for the head office, there is no need for an elaborate marketing process. Having chosen the process, how do we document them? We do so by describing the activities in a sequence from end to end. We also visualize what can go wrong at any stage and institute controls as preventive measures. For operational convenience and to place specific responsibility on individuals, a process may be attributed to different departments, such that outcomes of one department could become the input for another department. For example, in order to cash, a process which is commonly known, initiate with marketing, quoting for a job and backing the order, coordinated by planning, materials procured by the materials department, manufactured by the production department, distribution function dispatching the goods, invoicing and receivables follow-up being done by the concerned role holders, and finally, finance accounting for the receipts. Individual performances of departments are driven by respective KRAs, or what we call key result areas, like maximizing production, minimizing inventory, and so on. Sometimes, efforts to drive departmental KRAs could be creating conflicts which may be detrimental to the overall organization's interests. Many a time, departments may not be aware of what is happening in the other departments. One possible way to address a problem of this nature is by creating a process purpose statement for each process and certain goals within the process along with related metrics. These goals and metrics could be periodically published as a dashboard for the information of the concerns on actual outcomes. Process goals could be based on what is desirable to achieve and what can go wrong. Then how do we ensure that goals are being met and on the overall quality of the process implementation? We do this through quantitative assessment of the goal outcomes. We make exception reports to the top management. I like to give you some examples to help you appreciate this concept. Process purpose statement for a marketing function could be respond to all relevant market opportunities with quotations backed by proper estimates to realize proper business benefits and to protect the organization from avoidable risks. To give some examples of process goals pertaining to the same marketing function. First goal, all leads generated are responded to in time with the related metrics going as percentage of leads responded to beyond the stipulated time. Second goal could be ensuring budgeted margin while booking an order. Related metrics could be number of orders booked below the stipulated margin and the consequential shortfall in contribution. The third goal could be marketing efforts are focused on ensuring capacity utilization in all the related lines of business. Metrics for this could be lines of business where the order backlog has fallen below 6 months of execution during the reporting period. Trust these examples will help you appreciate process goals and metrics and their role in making process effective. Thank you for your attention.